Today I'm going to be checking out this 5G wireless Wi-Fi camera. I was sent this at no cost, so I can do this review. Let's go ahead and take this thing out of the box, see what it comes with, and then get it all hooked up and check it out. All right, so out of the box you're going to get this nice camera right here that's mounted already on this license plate mount. So if you want to use the camera, as a backup camera or front camera and attach it to your license plate screws, using these holes, you can do that. It also comes with this mount here, so you can take it out of that license plate mount and use this little metal mount, which probably lets you put it pretty much anywhere. It does come with some bolts here to allow you to put this on your license plate because the bolts you have may not be long enough, and that will help you with that. It comes with the manual, of course, tell you everything you need to know about it. This is a little tool to help you get sticky stuff on and off. It has the connection, so that way you can put this on the camera, because although it's a wireless camera, it still has to have power. So this is basically a connection to the camera, so you can run power to it, AC power. So that's there. And then this also has another cool way to power it. If you don't want to use this running it to, like, let's say a 12-volt accessory on your car or something, well, it looks like you got this USB plug here that also lets you plug that into the camera, so you can just run that off a USB port. So again, just one more way to mount it. It also comes with all this extra stuff here, some black tape for electrical tape, and you've got these zip ties, a screwdriver, all these wire management. You even got these little splicers so you can splice in the wire. So all of that will come in handy when you're trying to install it. So my plan actually with this camera is to use it with my skid steer, because this does have a 5G Wi-Fi wireless connection. So like in this case, what you see here on the manual is your phone, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I already have a phone mount in my skid steer where I have it so I can get calls and listen to music and everything while I'm using the skid steer. So now I'll be able to connect the Wi-Fi on my phone to this camera and use it as a backup camera. Should work out really well, but we're going to test this thing and see how well it does. All right, so this actually ended up being a lot easier than I expected to set up. So since it did come with that USB power cable, I did just plug in this portion over here, and I ran it to a USB plug in a wall outlet. So now this camera has power. Again, it has the other cable also where you can run it into your 12-volt on your vehicle. And I just left it in this mounting plate here. Like I said, again, you can put it in whatever mount you want, but I'm testing it in this and it works great. So let me show you what I did. I went and I installed the app on my phone. It's called JoyTrip, and it has the information in the manual that you need to, find this and download it. And then once I got it downloaded, I basically went in and just set my Wi-Fi connection to the camera. It popped up as like car underscore something, and you'll see it. It's a wireless connection in there. So you basically just connect to it, and when you go to this app, it's going to, if you're not connected to the wireless, it's going to tell you to connect to it, and you'll go connect to it. But if you are connected to the wireless, you just click on the camera here, and it's going to pop up the camera. Now, I need to probably move it in this way so you can actually see how nice that image is. It's got a really nice, crisp image. And it does have the fisheye effect, so you can get a really good view of everything around you. But it's just a really nice, clear, crisp image. So that is really cool. And, it's 5G, so I mean, it is really fast connection, and there's really no lag there. That's one of the problems you usually have to worry about with a wireless camera, is that, there's just bandwidth there you got to deal with, and it's, somewhat slow, or sometimes they'll lag. This one has not been laggy at all. So once you have that all on there and the app on there, you can also come in here and there's settings. So you can come in here and you can flip it. So like based on how you have this mounted, the front, the back, whatever it is, you can flip it, vertically. I'm going to flip it vertically and horizontally. So we'll flip it each way, and you can put the reversing lines on it if you want. You just go back out of settings, go back to camera. So now I flipped it upside down, so that's why it's upside down, and I flipped it horizontally the other way. So it's vertically and horizontally flipped, and it's got the camera lines. So you can see the backup lines here. And if you go to settings again, you can just go turn those off. And then it goes back to, the standard layout of the camera. So yeah, really easy to set up. I really like what they did with this, and I'm definitely going to be using it. So I hope this review was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.